The roar of the crowd, the energy is palpable, electric, as fans from all over the country gather to witness a spectacle of college basketball. The squeak of sneakers on hardwood, every step, every move, echoes the intensity and determination of the players. March Madness is in full swing and the stakes couldn't be higher in Raleigh, North Carolina. The city is buzzing with excitement as fans pour into the stadium, ready for a night of unforgettable action. The Florida Gators and the UConn Huskies are set to clash in a round of 32 matchup for the ages. Both teams are warming up, their eyes set on victory, their hearts pounding with anticipation. This isn't just about advancing to the Sweet 16, it's about pride, it's about history, it's about leaving everything on the court and making a statement that will be remembered for years to come. It's about two powerhouse programs, each looking to cement their place among college basketball's elite. Coaches are giving their final pep talks, players are huddling together, ready to give it their all. The Gators, a #1 seed, are riding high after a dominant 31-4 season. Their confidence is sky high, and they have every reason to believe they can go all the way. They stormed through the SEC, claiming both the regular season and tournament titles. Their high-octane offense is a sight to behold, with players executing plays with precision and flair. Their high-octane offense is a sight to behold. Fast breaks, dynamic plays, and relentless scoring have been their trademarks all season long. They're led by a dynamic backcourt and a deep bench. Every player knows their role and executes it to perfection, making them a formidable opponent. But standing in their way are the Huskies, a program steeped in championship tradition. UConn may be a lowly 8 seed this year, but they're the two-time defending national champions. UConn may be a lowly 8 seed this year, but they're the two-time defending national champions. Their experience and championship pedigree make them a dangerous opponent, regardless of their seeding. Coach Dan Hurley has instilled a toughness in this team. They may not have the firepower of years past, but their defense is suffocating, and they know how to win when it matters most. They may not have the firepower of years past, but their defense is suffocating, and they know how to win when it matters most. Every player is committed to the cause, and their teamwork is second to none. This game has all the makings of an instant classic. The scoreboard will tell the story of a hard-fought battle with every point contested and every play scrutinized. Get ready for a battle. The tip-off is just moments away, and both teams are ready to leave it all on the court. This is March Madness at its finest. The Florida Gators are a force of nature on the court. They play with a speed and ferocity that's simply breathtaking. Their offense is a well-oiled machine, averaging over 80 points a game. Leading the charge is All-American guard Walter Clayton Jr. He's a walking highlight reel, capable of scoring from anywhere on the court. Clayton Jr. is averaging 17.7 points and dishing out 4.3 assists per game. But the Gators are far from a one-man show. Elijah Martin is a sharpshooter from beyond the arc. Will Richard provides a steady hand at point guard. And then there's the depth. Coach Todd Golden has the luxury of bringing 9 deep off the bench, each one capable of making a difference. In their opening round game, the Gators dismantled Norfolk State 95-69. It was a clinic in fast break basketball, showcasing the Gators' depth and athleticism. Don't let the 8 seed fool you. The UConn Huskies are a team no one wants to face in March. Their journey this season has been a roller coaster, filled with highs and lows, but they have emerged stronger and more determined than ever. They may have stumbled to a 24-10 record this season, but they're battle-tested and hungry for a three-peat. The Huskies have faced adversity head-on, learning from each setback and growing as a unit. Coach Dan Hurley is a master motivator, and he's got his team believing they can make another deep run. His leadership has been instrumental in keeping the team focused and driven, even when the odds were against them. UConn's calling card is their defense. It's not just about stopping the opponent, it's about imposing their will and dictating the pace of the game. They're physical, they're relentless, and they lead the nation in blocked shots, swatting away 6.3 attempts per game. This defensive prowess has been a cornerstone of their success, frustrating opponents and creating opportunities for fast breaks. Junior forward Alex Karaban is the heart and soul of this team. His energy and passion on the court are contagious, inspiring his teammates to elevate their game. He's a double-double machine, averaging 14.3 points and 5.3 rebounds per game. Karaban's versatility makes him a constant threat, whether he's scoring in the paint or grabbing crucial rebounds. Terrace Reed Jr. and Samson Johnson form a formidable duo in the paint, protecting the rim with authority. Their chemistry and timing are impeccable, making it difficult for opponents to score inside. They'll need to be at their best to contain Florida's high-flying offense. The Gators are known for their explosive scoring, and the Huskies' defense will be put to the test. In their first-round matchup, the Huskies ground out a tough 67-59 win over Oklahoma. It was a gritty performance that showcased their resilience and determination. It wasn't pretty, but it was a win, and that's all that matters in March. Surviving and advancing is the name of the game, and the Huskies are ready for whatever comes next. The coaching matchup between Todd Golden and Dan Hurley adds another layer of intrigue to this showdown. Both coaches bring unique styles and philosophies to the court, making this a compelling narrative for basketball enthusiasts. Golden, in his third year at Florida, is a rising star in the coaching ranks. His innovative strategies and ability to connect with players have quickly made him a fan favorite. He's instilled a fast-paced, up-tempo style of play that has Gator fans buzzing. This approach has not only energized the team, but also brought a new level of excitement to the games. Hurley, on the other hand, is a seasoned veteran with a proven track record of success in March. His experience and tactical acumen have been pivotal in UConn's recent triumphs. He's led the Huskies to back-to-back national titles, cementing his legacy as one of the game's best. His ability to build a winning culture is something many aspire to emulate. Interestingly, Golden has spoken openly about modeling his program after Hurley's UConn, after suffering a 75-54 loss to the Huskies in 2022. This loss was a turning point for Golden, prompting him to reassess and refine his coaching methods. He's clearly learned from the best. Golden's dedication to improvement and his willingness to adapt have been key factors in his rapid rise. The mutual respect between these two coaches is evident. Despite their competitive nature, they share a bond forged through their love for the game and their relentless pursuit of excellence. But on this stage, friendship takes a back seat. The stakes are high, and both coaches are fully aware that every decision could be the difference between victory and defeat. Both coaches are desperate to win, and their strategic chess match will be fascinating to watch. Each will be looking to exploit the other's weaknesses while maximizing their own team's strengths. Early indications suggest Hurley may have outcoached Golden in the first half, as Florida committed an uncharacteristic 8 turnovers. This unforced error rate is something Golden will need to address if his team is to stand a chance. As the game progresses, it will be interesting to see how Golden adjusts his tactics. His ability to make in-game changes could be the key to turning the tide in Florida's favor. One of the most anticipated matchups of this game will be Florida's lightning-quick backcourt going head-to-head against UConn's suffocating defense. Clayton Jr. and Martin are a nightmare for opposing guards. They're shifty, they're creative, and they can fill up the stat sheet in a hurry, but UConn's guards are no slouches on the defensive end. They're long, they're athletic, and they're coached by one of the best defensive minds in the game. The key for Florida will be taking care of the ball. UConn thrives on forcing turnovers and getting out in transition. If the Gators can limit their mistakes and control the tempo, they'll be tough to beat. However, if UConn's defense can disrupt Florida's rhythm and force them into tough shots, the Huskies could pull off the upset. While the backcourt matchup will be thrilling, the battle in the paint could very well decide the outcome of this game. Florida boasts a formidable front court, with the likes of Ruben Chinyelu and Micah Handlogton patrolling the paint. They're big, they're strong, and they're hungry for rebounds. UConn counters with the towering duo of Johnson and Reed Jr. These two are forces of nature, blocking shots and gobbling up rebounds with ferocious intensity. They present a significant challenge to any team that dares to enter the paint. If Florida can hold their own on the boards and prevent UConn from getting second-chance points, they'll be in a great position to win this game. However, if UConn can control the glass and establish their inside presence, they'll be tough to stop. Early signs point towards a UConn advantage as they have consistently out-rebounded Florida in the first half. The clash of styles between these two teams is what makes this matchup so compelling. Florida wants to push the pace, spread the floor, and score in bunches. They're at their best when they're running in transition and getting easy baskets. UConn, on the other hand, prefers a more methodical, half-court style of play. They're content to grind down their opponents with their defense and execute in the half-court. The team that can dictate the tempo will have a huge advantage in this game. If Florida can turn it into a track meet, they'll be tough to keep up with. But if UConn can slow the game down and make it a grinded-out affair, they'll like their chances. The first team to impose their will on the other will likely come out on top. This game has all the makings of a classic. It's a clash of styles, a battle of wills, and a matchup of two of the most storied programs in college basketball history. While UConn's championship pedigree and defensive prowess can't be ignored, I'm going with the Gators in this one. I predict Florida will use their superior depth and firepower to pull away late for a 79-67 victory. UConn will make it a game, relying on their toughness and experience to keep it close. But in the end, Florida's fast-paced attack and ability to score from all over the court will prove too much for the Huskies to handle. Expect a back-and-forth battle for much of the game, with Florida pulling away in the final minutes. This is March Madness at its finest. The tension, the drama, the unpredictability. It's what makes this tournament so special. No matter who emerges victorious, one thing is certain: this game will be etched in the memories of fans for years to come. So buckle up, grab your snacks, and get ready for an unforgettable showdown. And be sure to let us know who you think will win. Will it be the high-flying Gators or the battle-tested Huskies? Let the madness continue.